Yo, yo, Derek, what's up, man? Listening on my drive home from Kristen's. All right, nice. So we're listening to a guy named Sleep Dealer. So that's who we're listening to. That's really strange. Yeah, whenever I switch over to a new window, it seems like it refreshes chat or something. So it's a bit strange. But anyways, all right. So we're continuing on with our Cthulhu intro song, or the intro, anyways. Right. Okay, things are just loading. Things are just going a little slow. Wrong stream title. Oh, yeah, okay. Sure. Man, I don't even know what. I don't want that. Yeah, there we go. I'm just trying to see which number we're on for. So we're on animation session number 21 now, man. Number 021. Creative. Animation. Done. There we go. So that'll probably update eventually. But yeah, we're still slowly but surely updating all this stuff. We might as well go ahead and open up our scene here. I think we have it in assets, not animation. Ocean floor. Not that one. You wanted 001. I guess we have it there. So live streaming. Let's see. Changing all this stuff. Yeah. I don't know if we can save that. I'm just trying to update my YouTube stuff as well. There we go. All right. All that. Cool. Let's see if it updated or not. Because I know whenever I try to update the thing, sometimes it doesn't work directly. Okay, cool. It works. Hooray. All right. Most good. So we can just have that up there, down here. All right. Yeah, thanks for that, letting me know, Jenny. So we actually animated the ocean floor, the texture here, right? I don't know what this layer one is, so we're gonna have to, let's untexturize that. I don't know what's in this layer one. I think we're in the render layer. So there we go. We got everything. What's in our render layer one right there? Nothing really? Okay. But anyways, we can now have our spotlight run that that texture plane that we have, so we can start working on that. Yep, no problem. Thanks, Jenny. Yeah. And then yeah, if anybody is watching on Facebook Live, oh yeah, I need to actually share that on my Facebook as well. Aww. One of my friends is sharing a picture of their little one. I'd share it, but it's they're just sharing it to their friends. It's not a public post, but my friend Jared's old birds is sharing their a picture there. Oh, Echo, sorry. Trying to do all this here. Share that, and then share on my timeline. There we go. Boom. Oh, goodness. What's happening? Is there a window? That's... Okay, stuff's moving around. Oh yeah, because it's... Alright, there I am. Alright, we need to create a spotlight. Yeah, sorry everybody if I seem a little... not as talkative as I normally am, just a little bit tired from today. I had some friends come over and kind of played some games, hang out, and ooh, there we go. Alright, so we need, so we played some Super Smash Brothers, had some good times, and then oh yeah, here I need to actually open up my tutorials, see where I left off last. Alright, I need to go to my animation resources, my learning, and then the creating the cinematic underwater. Let me do the caustic pattern underwater again. I want to just see what his kind of final settings were for the for the light anyways. All right, so here we go. So it didn't really change anything at the beginning. Yeah, so we just went ahead. We're just going to take this color. We're just going to make it a file, so that way we can make it a I don't want source images, I just want images. And it should be in a folder for Cthulhu Ocean Floor. Boom. Sweet. Alright. So we have that set up now. And then yeah. So we got that. Oh yeah, make sure it's a use image sequence. So it'll render out and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and take our light now. Restream isn't posting all of your comments to Rogue One on Facebook. All that's on there is I'll be listening on my drive home from Kristen's, and the problem with the restream chat window over here, so I'm just gonna do this as a test. I probably won't really do this as much, but the problem with this that let's see, can I go back up at all? Doing this is if I switch to another scene, like scene 5, or like this scene. Actually, no, it maintained. I don't know why. Maybe this one isn't actually the same. Yeah, so that's why. Aha. So what I need to do is I need to copy this, and a little thing that you have to do here is so I have my, here, hold on. So I have this, right? And I know it's going to be the infinite thing. I don't know if you can really see this too well, but I have to, actually, no, you won't be able to see it once I switch over, right? Okay. But anyways, I need to paste as linked source, I think. But if I move this, does it move for everything else? No. Okay, good. All right. So I needed to, what happened was the chat box for my opening scene, my title card, it has, it was labeled as a new source, right? So, just like a little bit, I don't want it that far, whatever, it's fine. It's fine, because I don't think that stuff is really here. Just moving this stuff around. Sorry, I'm kind of knitting and gritting a whole bunch of stuff real quick, but I'm trying to get this stuff at least somewhat worked out. All right, that should be fine. But now whenever I jump through different like scenes, or like, oh, if I need to go to my timer, if I have to go back to here, if I go back to here, it should all be linked to that, so that way whenever, like, because otherwise it'll try and refresh that web page because it's trying to access that web page as a new instance. So now they should all be linked to the same I guess timing whenever you access that asset, right? So, yeah, I know it's the only one just pointing out that it didn't post. Yeah, well, yeah, I was able to see it. I saw Derek. I hope you're having a good drive home still, if you're still watching. But, anyways, go back to my work here. He has a cone angle like 40 and 10 or whatever. So, so yeah, let's go back to here, and then let's make this, yeah, nice and kind of super wide, right? And then let's make that, I think that penumbra angle, when you like, don't need it to be like that, but we have that ramped up, right? So that way we can, yeah, there we go. Boop. So that way it's a real nice and soft sort of thing. And then the drop off. Ooh, wow, that's maybe like to like 1 or something. Very little. So that way, yeah, it's. And then this real harsh light, like over here. Let me just grab this, move it out of the way. So what's the... So it's definitely not that. So what's... What? Let me go to my outliner real quick. It doesn't seem like the light is moving. Do I have to make sure that this is selected? All right, so that's our God rays, right? And this is this. So what's our What's causing this overall light? Ah, okay. Maybe this is the spotlight we were... Oh, okay, that's why. So we can just kill that. There we go. And then we can have this be our spotlight numero uno. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Turning on in Berkeley. Oh, almost home. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. All right, so we can probably have it like up to there or something, right? And so I think that's pretty much all we really need to do for that, right? So now we have it so that our light, the color is going off of all of that stuff. And so now we need to, we might just go ahead and try and do the, I don't think we're going to do too much of the soft body bubbles, at least right now. I think we're starting to run out of time. Underwater particles. This is the next thing that I think I want to try and do. So underwater particles are going to be like the bubbles that are coming up. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Mute the tutorial. Start going out. All right, so we are going to go to our dynamics section, or probably effects, emitters, at all, or particles. This would probably be something like this. All right. Yeah, and it'll probably be create emitter. So yeah, he's definitely on like an older version of Maya. I feel like I want to do the emitter kind of like close to here, right? And we don't really need the oh yeah, and you can actually see the caustic stuff now, right? Or no, because the okay, so the layer was with that, right? So we don't need this no more, since this is going to be projecting it down onto the ground. And then I wonder if we can just do just a super quick render in V-Ray, just to see if we actually have it working right. Load preset Cthulhu, and then we're gonna make this super small, just like a 640 by 480. And then yeah, I think that should be good right here. Oh yeah, and then we'll probably want this to be like, oh yeah, I need this, because I think our God angle or our God rays are going to be kind of coming from up here. And then it's not going to look right at all until we get our fog box in here, in order to give us that kind of that hazy look that we're really far underwater. But yeah. All right, this is a little off topic, but when you're at work, and you get a new shot, how long do you take to plan it out before diving in? Well, it really depends on the time frame. So if this was old, if this was like something where you're at a movie production, you could take like almost most of the day just to do your planning process, because you're going to go out, you're going to do go to like a specific room where you can shoot reference, and you're going to do that multiple times, and then you might ask somebody to help you out with it real quick, and then you're going to really knock out a lot of the bad ideas, try and keep good ideas, narrow it down to a couple, maybe talk it over with your supervisor, and your lead, and then really get it down to the ones you like, and then start going from there, right? And then, so that's film. And then TV is basically Here's your shot. Yeah, I like to shoot references. That's why I'm wondering if I'll have time to actually do that. There are, like, for TV, there are some people who do it, and you can, I feel like that's something that I need to do more, because the thing that I am good at speed for character animation. Like, I can do that very quickly, but I make it so that it is kind of whatever is passable to the show standards, and I don't actually get the high level of quality that I really want. And so that's something that I need to try and do moving forward, is try and shoot more reference, really try and get more nuanced stuff than just doing super basic kind of vanilla sort of acting beats and stuff. So it's kind of a process, but it's kind of going somewhere. But to kind of, as a long-winded answer for a lot of TV stuff, for me, I basically sit down, I look at a shot, I think about it maybe for a half hour tops, and that's for like a really complicated shot. Normally I'll be able to just open it up, I'll have the play blast from layout or from storyboarding or something like that, and then I will think about it. I try and play it in my mind how I would, like, you know, if I'm watching a movie and I'm hearing the audio, how would this play out? And I would go over it just a couple of times in my head, and then the idea that comes out that I really like, I might write it down just so I don't forget, and then, you know, maybe do one or two really quick stick figure thumbnails, and then I'll move on. So that's usually what happens for that. Yeah, at animation reference, good reference is essential. I'm not sure if I could work well without it. Well, yeah, I mean, it's definitely something where you can't animate what you don't know, right? I mean, you can try and BS around as much as you can with knowing the fundamentals. I mean, you can go a really long way with just proper weighting, what's the primary force, trying to follow arcs, and then asymmetry, you know, all that stuff. So as long as you try and follow those fundamental foundation points for animation, you can go a long way without having to do reference. But then if it's a very specific motion or acting beat that you don't really know, you can't really pull from your own mind or your own reference, then yeah, it's the best thing to do is to try and shoot something. So I mean, but for me personally, I haven't shot reference in a long time, just because in TV it was so fast paced for me that I would find that taking the time to try and go shoot reference was too long unless you did it all at once. So yeah. All right. So I think we wanted to try and, do we actually have a camera? We do not have a camera yet, but we can just render it out from here super quick. Sorry if it's going to be a little bit hiccup-y and everything, since I know my CPU might shoot up here in a second. Building light cache. The linear workflow option is depreciated and will be removed. Consider turning it off. Okay. Ooh. It's kind of looking a little, how's my CPU doing? Yeah, so it looks like my CPU is kind of cranked up to 100, but it doesn't seem... All right, cool. So, sorry about that. Yeah, I guess V-Ray or XSplit does not like it when I try and use V-Ray. But hey, I mean, like, this is what I was going to try and show you. You can see the caustic stuff for the ocean floor. So that's all right here, right? So you can see how it actually has the ocean floor kind of looking stuff. And then you have the, like this is going to be like the God rays and everything. So it's going to, this is just going to probably be at like the top end, and as long as you see the rays kind of coming through. Yeah. All right, sweet. So now we're moving on to the particle emitters, if we can. And let me go ahead and see if it actually is still sharing my live stuff. Oh no. Oh boy. Here, let me get back to my, I need to reshare my my live video real quick. Here we go. Yeah, it's saying that I need to reshare. Alright, let me go back to here. Or here. Let me delete this. Delete that post. And then share this. Yeah. There. Excellent. All right, so no more rendering. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, hey, Restream says, hey, great stream. 0 frames dropped, but that's funny. There we go. I reshared as well. Thanks, Jenny. All right, so now we're on to particle emitter. So we go back to here. All right, so we're going to create emitter. M particle. Create emitter. We're gonna make it just kind of on the bottom, I think, of here. Just kind of, it's gonna be creeping out from below the TV, kind of like right here. So you kind of get some bubbles, right? There's maybe some bubbles still trapped underneath. Just make this a little bit bigger looking at all. No? All right, it's fine. All right, so we're gonna make that right there. Cool, cool, cool. Sweet. All right, so I think that should be good. Maybe just a little bit further down, like right. So that's down there. That'll be high up enough. All right, cool. All right, so we got our emitter, and then we're going to go into our attribute editor, and we're in our emitter 1. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to go to volume instead of omni. Then our rate for particles per second, we're going to make it a cool 1,000. You can actually make this bigger or smaller, it looks like. Yeah. So if we isolate this and we just start playing it out. I don't know. Nucleus evaluation skipped. Why? Frame change too long. Here, let me make sure that our okay, so this is what we need. We need our playback speed to be every frame, and then max playback speed just to be real time. That's what we needed. So that's why that was acting funny. So if you press play now, at least that won't be like that. But yeah, now you can see that there are particles kind of floating around, right? I know it's kind of hard to see. You can see little white specks and everything there. See, you can kind of see that. So yeah, you can see a little bit better down here where it's darker, right? So you see how it's kind of just like floating down, right? But we're gonna make this right here a collider, as well as this right. Ooh, wow, yeah, you can really see it's kind of just dumping down here, right? So it's just like if it was just like starting a little shower or something, right? Woo! right. So, let me go back to this. So we have volume. The guy who's doing the video is slowly starting to mess around with some settings. He's just kind of showing the box, I think. And then back to the attribute editor. We're going to go into our particle shape. And then we're going to go down up to render attributes, it looks like. Yeah, we're in the... Is there a particle shape in here? Emissions, attributes, the emitter tab, particle size, dynamic properties, collisions, right? Yeah, we'll have that set to collide, all that stuff. Cool, cool, cool. Output mesh, probably. Or maybe it's just in the object display? No? I do not like that. Object display. No. So there are different settings in here. So you can kind of see from this that his attribute editor has particle shape, whereas in here it's just in particle shape. So I wonder if I did a wrong emitter. Field solvers, effects, cache, bonus tools, MG tools. All right. Oh, as where's my Spotify? That's kind of weird. Why isn't it showing that? I just kind of want to hop over here, maybe back over here. Well, that's really strange. Oh well. But anyways, that's going all right. Just trying to do particle effects, you know, like if you're underwater, there's like the little really small bubbles that are kind of, it's like the atmospheric stuff sort of thing. So I'm just learning how to make that real quick. Yeah. So then there's going to be this, and then there's actually going to be so this is actually going to be a lot bigger. This is kind of going to be taking up the whole thing, whereas I'm going to have a little bubble emitter kind of under the TV, so like right here, so that it'll kind of curl up and everything. Do you need me to move the green screen at all? Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit bigger and this will probably, I'll just have it where it's near the camera, so then the camera can kind of just go through it. I'm not gonna have it be the entire sort of box here. I think that would be having to calculate too much stuff. But anyways, oh, can I not size it like that at all? No. I guess I just can't. Whoa, what happened? None. And maybe by X. I think that should be good right here, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now we can do so in our hyper shader, Actually, what might be better for this is just doing this in a fresh scene, and then we can import or just reference it in. Or save scene as. We will make this atmosphere bubbles. Alright. So we're gonna go back to effects. I'm gonna also open up the window a little bit. Okay, so let me just get this back up and running. All right. So in particles, we go to create emitter. So we wanted to do volume, shape, sphere. I wonder if there was anything in here. Or I guess there was something where you had to do, there's like sprites instead. Or maybe I just needed to do. Let me just make sure that all that stuff's deleted as well. Nope. This in particle nonsense right here. So we go to create. Go to. How do we get over to rendering? But anyways, in particles. Just volume. Just do cube. Just do create. All right. This looks right. So if we go here, we go to M particle shape, or maybe just the N particle here. Does this look a little bit? Because I need to go to render attributes, particle render type, particle size. It's not in here. Is it in the nucleus? No. Emitter. Basic emitter attributes. Distance. Speed, volume, emitter attributes. Texture. Just look it up in help right here. All right. Particle render type. No matches found. Fantastic. Let's go to good old Autodesk My Help. Why does it try and have it open in this? I thought Chrome was my default. It's like that is so weird. There. I'm just gonna literally open it up in Maya. All right. What? Where's just the search? There we go. So it's particle render type. Yeah. Select the particle object and the render attributes section there. The render attributes. So if I go in here and I go to the render stats, no? To set the particle render type, select the particle object. Maybe I have to do one of these. Select the particle object in the render attributes section of the attribute editor. Select the type from the particle render top of. It's not there though in 2016. Is it just not in particle? Anyways, yeah, maybe under extra attributes. Yeah, I might check this out. Or no, that was extra. It's just goal UV set name. Here, let me change this since we are in N particle, right? The particle render type of an N particle object's specific forms of its particles. Yeah. Yeah, here I can just do this, right? And then, so yeah, select the particle object. Selected, right? Let me just go into outliner as well. Is it in the nucleus? No. It has to be in here. It just has to be under something else, right? So there's a setting that's on here where it's the render attributes in the particle shape, but I do not see that drop down anywhere. Yeah. So that way, like the stuff that it's emitting, I want it to be sprites, and I don't see that anywhere. Count, lifespan, particle size. Is it in here? No. Dynamic properties. We're just gonna do the old brute force and go all the way through and just click on everything. Tension scale. Nope. Output mesh. Maybe. Nope. Missions attributes. Nope. Shading. Oh, okay, so it's in shading. See, like that. That's so silly. And it just goes to show that sometimes you just have to brute force stuff. Sometimes, gosh, that's. Anyways, well, at least we found it. So, not points. We want it to be a surprise. So now, yeah, it's like these things, and that's what we want, because that's what happens in the tutorial. So you see, it's kind of what they're trying to illustrate here. All right, so moving on. Whew. All right, thanks for sticking there with me. How's it going? Smells like Let's Play. How's your night going? I don't know if you watched me do this my work in progress Cthulhu stuff. All right, so now we're gonna go on to our hyper shader. Looks like we're gonna add a new Lambert. We're gonna just call it the Atmo bubble. So atmosphere bubble. So now we're going to. Can we not? I don't know what we have to select here. Looks like it's just the box, I guess, just to the emitter. Because it looks like they're making a Lambert, and then just selecting that, and then assign material to selection. All right. And then we're going to go to our attribute editor. We're going to adjust the color, and then we're going to make it a file. All right. And And then there should be a let me get to my computer and let me go to my resources, learning, and then we go to here, and here, and it's in source images, C particles. All right. I just select the first one, I'm assuming. So now we have kind of these little... No, I was here because I thought you were streaming Heroes and just decided to see what you're doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Does it still say that I'm streaming Heroes? I don't think it should be. But yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I kind of hopped on the stream a little bit late tonight and I kind of rushed into things and stuff, so... okay, yeah, it looks like it's all set up to be right. So at least it says that I'm streaming my animation session and stuff. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. And so I'm animating a music video for an artist by the name of Illgates and stuff. So we're trying to drop the music video at the end of the month if I can. So but yeah, probably this Tuesday, if anything, I might do Heroes of the Storm again if I'm not going to be doing kind of like a, I don't know how you would call it whenever you do a multiplayer game just on the couch. Because I don't want to call it couch play because that sounds like like casting couch or something stupid like that. But yeah, it says right thing. It says the right thing, just got notified you're on. Oh, okay, cool. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by regardless. Alright, yeah, I have to continue on with the tutorial and stuff. So now we're doing the image sequence. Just go ahead and go back to the beginning here. I think we're going to do, oh yeah, couch play it is, yeah. I think we're going to do an expression for this if I remember correctly. Yeah. So we're going to, I think we're just going to edit, right? Yeah, because I think he... Let me see here. So he just broke this, actually. So he just did a delete expression. And he went from here to here, I think. And then... I think he did something like that. At least just to kind of... I think he's doing this for illustrative purposes. Just to kind of show us that when things go off, and if you have textures on, I don't really see the stuff popping up on the, I mean, you can see the texture stuff changing right here, right? So I don't think that this got applied to this correctly. So, yeah, couch play. What kind of music? Couch play sounds like something you do with your partner. Yeah, right. So yeah, so I'm on. So I have a. I was supposed to have. I don't know why this isn't. Window source initially used is not available. Yeah, there we go. Aha. So there's, I guess it was just bugging out or something. There we go. Yeah, so now it's working everywhere. So yeah, that's at the top right of the screen. You can see who's playing. I usually have the Spotify app working, but okay. But anyways, I wonder if I can just push this up just a little bit. But anyways, I'm not gonna mess with that. I just see like a little black bar on it. But anyways, so let me get back to this and then pop this right here. Yeah, what's up, my dude? Hey, what's up, Adam? How you doing, man? It's good to see you in the stream. Haven't seen you pop in here at least in a while. But anyways, so let's go ahead and just at least move all this stuff out here super quick. So, but what's the... I want to see how he's has all this stuff connected, right? So if I do that and then I do this, there we go. Haha. So now we have all the nice little bubbles and stuff here, right? So if you go, all the new things that are kind of getting emitted later, sort of happening, right? So now we're getting the kind of caustic bubbles. I've just been trying to follow your updates. Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet, man. I appreciate that. Interested in toying around with these sorts of programs soon. All right, yeah. So I would definitely suggest a website called Pluralsight. If you ever wanted to at least try and get into doing some stuff. So, I mean, you can go into here and just say, like, intro to Maya, right? And you'd probably want to do whatever. You could just do the latest and get a student version or a free trial version. Let's just do Maya 2014 just to start. This is like a almost a 4-hour course, right? But you can, people binge watch that stuff on Netflix all the time, right? So, I mean, you could just open this up, and then you could even just watch the stuff that you're more interested in, right? So, like, you know, this is specifically, I think, animation, right? But there are other ones where it's, yeah, to Maya, here we go. Yeah, so if you want to learn all the cool stuff in the latest Maya, right, you can go through and just watch through all this stuff. So you get like a, they should have kept the name Digital Tutors. Yeah, no, I don't really get Pluralsight. Yeah, but it's just weird because Digital Tutors makes sense, right? You know, because oh yeah, no, yeah, I just don't understand the name. Yeah, the name Pluralsight. It's like that doesn't tell me anything about your website. Your website could be anything from like a cryptocurrency to you could sell furniture. I don't know. It's a very non-generic, doesn't tell me anything kind of name and stuff, right? But But I mean, like, you have to know that these are all. I don't think you can download the videos on here. I don't think. I know you can download the exercise files and stuff, so you can kind of follow along. But yeah, because I know they don't want people, you know, selling the tutorials and stuff. It's just a better name. Doesn't matter if they bought them out. Just keep the name. Yeah, I mean. It could still be Digital Tutors, a subsidiary of Pluralsight or whatever, right? All right, so now I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna probably start having, whenever the emitter goes off, it's going to, I think, randomize any of those images that we have here, right? And so I think we also need to do, well, I guess we don't have to do the transparency since it already picked that up, it looks like. In here, right? Yeah, so color and transparency was picked up. And then I think that's what he's going to do next. Haha, exactly. But yeah, Adam, what else have you been up to? You just still doing the work grind and stuff? Are you still are you dating anybody still, or are you living that single life? Add dynamic attribute. I swear I thought I saw something in here. So if I select this, it should be dynamic properties. Oh boy, yeah, because so before it was shading that was in here. Add dynamic attributes. Boom. Sweet. Whew. All right. So now if we go to general, and we go to particle, and we do sprite num pp. Sprite num pp. Say okay. So now there should be a sprite non PP right there. Yeah. Yeah, I got my apartment game going strong right now. Been with my girlfriend Stephanie for almost 1.5 years. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I didn't want to say or ask or anything more beyond just some generic stuff, just in case if something didn't go down well. But yeah, that's good, dude. Yeah, 1.5 years. Solid. Are you living with Stephanie, or are you guys still working your way towards living together? And you don't have to say if you don't want to. All right, so now we're going to be creating a new expression right here. Everything's doing great right now. Thanks. Oh, sweet. Is your 2018 rocking strong now that we're in our second month? We've had to survive the Ugandan Knuckles meme, so I'm sure there's going to be something new this month that's going to sweep everything under the rug, right? Yeah, we're together, actually. Nice. All right, so we take this, paste that in there. All right, here we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the name for this is going to equals so it's gonna be randomized frame 1 to 10, and then we're gonna go ahead and do that create. I think we're gonna close. Lol, gotta love Uganda Knuckles. Oh yeah, there's a dubstep remix. Let's see if I can't find that real quick. Ugandan Knuckles dubstep. So it was on shoot, is it really not on here? I can pull this up real quick. So youtube.com. So if I go into here and I go into my subscriptions, let's see here. I think it was earlier in the week. I'm pretty sure it was either Dubstep Getter or Gutter or let's see, I'm getting to it. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Oh, where are you? Was it? There we go, yeah. So it's this track right here. So it's Do You Know the Way Punyaso Dubstep Remix. This one's actually, it's pretty catchy, and it's pretty funny in the beginning too. Yeah, gotta love Uganda Knuckles Trap 2. Oh yeah, Derek. But yeah, I'll go ahead and link this in let's see. I can actually do that in here, but I have to actually go and toss that into Facebook though. In the comments in there, let me get to you real quick. Or is that the old one? So, oh no, okay. Sorry for the echo. There's the link that I was telling you about. See, I've got some whey in my kitchen cabinets, yeah. That emote though. Oh man. All right, anyways, so I have to get back to this. All right, so we created that expression, right? So now I think if we start playing, and we also have to make sure that I think we need to mess with our so our rate needs to be a little bit higher. So yeah, so you have like a whole bunch, but we take this and make it huge. Oh man. No. There's a bug. I'm sorry. Ralph, I'm putting this on my TV right now to show Stephanie. Oh, nice. Oh, right here. Hold on. All right. Let me know when it's on the TV, and I'll do something for you. I know Jenny knows that like, this needs to be my whole show, but just let me know when it's on there. But anyways. Oh yeah, we don't actually need to be that huge. Goodness, it's super sensitive. Can we shrink this a little bit and then just kind of make this a little bit fatter? There we go. And then just bring it down to like here or something, yeah. I wanted to see if there was, all right, yeah. Because it didn't really do anything and it just kind of is floating there. So I think we just need to mess with our nucleus, I think. Gravity, yeah. So our gravity just needs to be kind of fluid, I think. Anyways, let's get back to where we were. We can mess with the gravity and stuff here in a little bit. So it's just kind of maybe like 0.1. So that way it's just kind of doing that sort of thing. But yeah, look at that. Might be a little much. Alright, so we did all that stuff. Got to do the sprite PP. And then we're probably going to do our next expression. Alright. So if we go back to here. And then we add another general. And we go to our scale, our sprite scale XPP. XPP. Yes. Okay. All right. So now we go to create expression. Go ahead and copy. Paste equals. Paste y equals rand point 1 comma 0.5 in parentheses and that, and then just do that and then close. All right, hold on. Did we skip one? Oh, so we also need to make one that is a YPP, so we can close that. We have to make another one for Y. For YPP. And then say, okay. Oops. Or add. Yep, found that. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, it just didn't refresh, I guess. So now if we go to here and we do that. But yeah, Adam, if you if I am on your big screen right now, let me know. I was gonna try and do something real quick. If you could just like send me a Y or something, or just anything to let me know that I'm up on your screen or something like that. All right, so I guess that's it. The XPP and the YPP, and then do the rando stuff. All right. So now all three have the expressions. So now if we go back to here and we do that, now they're all kind of a little bit smaller, you know. So that's that kind of that sort of. It's almost like snow. And it refreshes again. So there we go. So now you have, but they're varying sizes and stuff. So that's nice. Or deep sea popcorn. Oh, yeah. So just press play and then just have me right here. Ha ha. Ha. I don't know if that actually worked or not, but hopefully. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So, all right, we got that done. I'm guessing we're going to do something where it's going to be rotating or slightly falling. All right. So now if we go back into here, I think it was just in this. Yeah. So now we're gonna add, I think, another sort of thing or expression. Sorry. Just going through it. All right. So we're gonna go general and sprite twist pp. Okay. We got the twist. So now we're gonna do create expression. Go here. Equals rand 0, 360 and end there. And close. So now stuff will be like they'll start at different angles, right? All right. So now we're also going to do another one. This one's going to be spin pp. Make sure it's float per particle many. Doing all that stuff. So say okay. So now there's this. Create the expression. Copy paste that at the bottom. Equals rand -1, 1 in the expression. Yeah, make sure it goes there. So you can kind of see that it's slightly rotating a little bit. So now, all right. So we have the, all right, just I backed it up a little bit too far to where he was redoing the spin thing. Runtime before dynamic expression on the sprite twist. All right. So now we copy this, copy pasta. And then we're going to do equals plus or minus 5 times parentheses. Just this shape. And then dot spin pp end. Great. Syntax error. That's not good. So what was that then? Here, I'm gonna I'm just going to mute my my system stuff on here just so I can kind of hear what he's saying in the tutorial, and I don't want to play it over the audio in here if I can. Plus an equals. Okay, there we go. Plus equals. There we go. Create. No? Oh, I didn't need this equal sign. That's right here. There we go. Create. Ah, there we go. See the, if you can kind of see in here, this, if I just make this a lot smaller, like maybe about, oop. There we go. So I make it right about here or something. So if I made it small enough, right, it kind of just looked like plus or minus at first, but yeah. Oh well, everything's good. Everything's good and fine. All right, so now that's back on. Music should be playing. Yes? Let me know if it's not. Anyways, all right, so we got that working. Or at least it didn't give me a syntax error. So now if we close, come back up to here. Oh yeah, it is. Sweet. So we go here. Oh, you can actually see it spinning around at different rates and stuff too, right? Cool. And so now I think we're also going to have... I think the way that this guy has it is his gravity is just at 0. I think so that way everything's just kind of just going out, right? Yeah. That looks better. Cool. All right. So now I think what we're going to do next is going to be our decay rate. So that everything will kind of die at a certain time, right? All right, so if we go to emitter, because I think that should be, I might actually try and do fewer. It looks like he's ramping it up even more, but I might make it probably about half as much, like 500. Oops, no, not that much. No. Just like 500. There we go. So now it's just a little bit more spaced out. And then I kind of want to just see if we just make this huge. Will it be that? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Here, let me switch over real quick. Just give me a second. Oh, did you send me a message, Adam? If you did, I'm sorry. Oh, no. All right, let's see. Let me message my friend Adam real quick because I want to see about Adam Kick. I just want to see if he's in there because I want to know if I need to do infinite Brandons or not. But yeah, let's see. But I mostly just have I'm talking with Adam right now. I guess he alt-tabbed and finished eating dinner right now. All right, anyways. So I'll let him continue messaging me if he can. I should be able to go there and then here. And if he messages me, I can see it on my phone. Yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah. Okay. So now I think it's going to be the last expression should be coming up here. In a minute, maybe? Perhaps? Or is that it? All right. That's it. Amazing. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I guess that's it. We got it. We done did it, everybody. This is our atmospheric bubbles that we're going to be able to just kind of float along through. Yeah. Slaves with a sunken TV scene. Oh, there we go. Aha, you're back in. All right, cool. So this is it, buddy. So, did you ever see the new Star Wars movie at all? Where Rey is doing this sort of stuff? Where you can just kind of have things kind of go up and down. But yeah, so this was just something that I remember figuring out not too long ago. You kind of do, what is that what is that goddess, right? Was it Shiva, goddess of destruction in the Indian culture? Do just like the subtle wave sort of thing. And then everybody was saying that I need to make this basically, yeah, Thousand Hand Dance. Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, Scott? How's it going? Thanks for the follow. There we go. If I can get that out of there. Oh, no, okay. But yeah, so this is, oh yeah, and this is, I think, yeah, more Zelda stuff. But yeah, you can pop stuff up like this. And just see it go on for forever. Yeah, it looks great with the Twitch overlay, right? Yeah, I have my little figurines from Inside Out. Oh yeah, this is always fun because this is green screened, right? Because this is Disgust from the Inside Out movie, and so it's projecting more stuff on there. So now I have like this third eye, kind of now. Let's see how there we go. So if I keep it right there, and then I kind of move this up, kind of have this third eye now. Too bad I can't move it individually, right? I guess I need to move my eyebrow out of the way, so that way it's just that. So that's pretty fun, right? Yeah. Third eye. Oh yeah, third eye and Shiva arms. Let me. I can't do it too much with. Let's see if I tilt my head just a little bit like that. There we go. Then do stuff like that, I guess. But holding this is just a little bit funny. But whoop. Ah, no, where's my eye? But yeah, have her taped to my head. Yeah, just. Is it good now? I gotta get me one of those. Oh yeah, so I actually got the entire set for like super cheap. Infinity Inside Out. It should be on Amazon. Yeah. So if you just go on to like Amazon right here, right? I think you can actually, there was something where, of course this is Canada. Let me go to Amazon.com, and if you go to Infinity Inside Out, there's this bundle right here where you can get all 5 of them for 25 bucks. So it's less than $5 a person because you get the kind of the memory core. It's not colored or anything, but this is like the memory core, you know, from I don't know if it'll actually zoom in or actually focus, but you can kind of see how it has the individual balls and stuff right there. So I like keeping these guys up here next to me, so I kind of, whenever I'm feeling one particular emotion or not, I kind of remember that I have to have balance, right? So, but yeah, so this is kind of, I'm still trying to figure out like a way to kind of make this a thing, sort of, right? But I mean, I don't know. I need to get stuff that I can also probably juggle. Yeah, but that Disney Infinity stuff too. I got this cool Venom sort of action figure as well, and I like. The game itself apparently was really bad, or wasn't that great, but the figurines that Disney put out were just amazing, and they're worth it. If you find anything that you can get, like, or that you really enjoy that was on that game, they were They're super cheap for the most part. I think there's a couple that have become like collector's items where it's like the black suit Spider-Man, the Hulkbuster for Iron Man, but like those are expensive now because you can't buy them anywhere else. So but yeah, it's I'm really happy that I got these because they're really good. I like them, and they're for the amount that you're paying for. I mean, they're pretty nice. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and try and see if I can't get back to work. You can even see my mouse that's up there a little bit. It's kind of up there. I still have. It's also a lot of fun to do this sort of stuff too, right? Where there's that Museum of Modern Art thing where it's I love you. I don't think he ever played it. Oh wait, Imagine Gloves shows with that. Yeah, I gotta get me one of those. And do you still play the game that use the figurines? No, I never played it. Yeah, thanks, Jenny. But yeah, I never played it. Just because I kind of got these figurines late, and then Disney also canceled the game. Like they're not making Disney Infinity anymore at all. No. Okay, as much fun as this was. I gotta get back to work. I'm sorry. Now I'm so big on the screen. What do I do? Where am I? Where's my thing? Here we go. So I can take that. Bring me back down to this level, right? Or actually, I think it was this, right? No. This is good, because then this is lining up right over here, which should be fine, yeah. And any hand gestures just multiplied it 10 times, yeah. Not complaining. Thanks for sharing that. Haha, yeah. But yeah, so I bust that out every once in a while, just because it's fun to do, and I think I should just go ahead and make a scene specifically just for that. Oh, nope, that's the multiplayer thing. That's number 7, so that's just for screen capturing. I guess I can just go ahead and, well, I'd have to make it like this, right? But I'll do that off stream, so we won't have to deal with all that sort of troubleshooting. But I think next what we have to try and do is make the traditional sort of bubble emitter, where yeah, creating the bubbles. So we're gonna try and make the bubbles that are gonna be coming up out to the TV now. So now we have our atmospheric one. So if we open our ocean floor, everything's just loading up, so I'm just hanging out. All right, so now we're in here. So let's see if we can go ahead and just import the atmosphere bubbles. Bam! There we go. So that should be good, because I feel like that's gonna kind of be our area of scene stuff. I mean, I feel like this is big enough, and we can just kind of have it kind of near the camera as it's going in, because I'm not going to do a full just single shot. I'm probably going to do one shot and then cut in and stuff. So at least that's the dream. All right, so now we are creating the bubbles. All right, so kind of just did okay, just a little NURB circle. So now if we just do the isolation, oh, actually I didn't want to isolate with that. I want to just isolate nothing. So if I just create that, right, yeah, anything I create will be in the isolation stuff. So yeah. Do that, and then we say create emitter, or emit from object. Yeah. So we do this, go to our effects right here, and then we go to particle, and then we should be able to emit from object. TV bubbles. This should be relatively quick. Emitter type, we are going to make it a curve. Okay. We're going to go down. Rate for the particles is just going to be like a 50. And then doing directions and stuff in here at all. Yeah, let's just go ahead and just say create for now. And then we are in our emitter, which is should be in here. And then what is this? All right. So let me just back it up on here. And then, so yeah, emitter type. Yeah, we did the curve. And now we need to do, decrease the rate. And then we're going to make the direction X 0. And the direction Y to be 1. And the speed, I'm guessing we're going to reduce it by a good amount. Or by a little bit higher. Here, I'm going to make it about half of what he has right here. And then speed random. We are going to do 1.5. Normal speed. It's going to be 0.5. We're just going to do 0.4 just to vary it up a little bit. And then we can go ahead and try and see what's going to be happening in here. Like he talks about the playback thing way later in it.
What exactly?
But here, let me take this, right? All right, let me take this, and we are going to make this into Atmo bubbles. So it's not going to be calculating this out at all. Okay, good. It should just be calculating this one. So if we just press play. Oh no, it's still calculating that other stuff as well. So I think if we just take this bubbles, we add that. There we go. So now we kind of have this sort of, let's see, so if we take this and what, and that in particle 2, right? We isolate that, right? Oh yeah, because it's kind of just pooping up a little bit. All right. And if we go back to our okay, yeah, so now we're gonna have to do that shade thing, I think, again. Right. Here, I think it was in here. And if we go down to our shading, yeah, here we go. So instead of points, we want spheres. These little spheres. There we go. And then current render type. Radius. So this is going to be a little bit, we're going to have to search through some stuff real quick. But, is it sprite attributes? Render stats? No. Oh yeah, because we're not doing it with sprites right now. But anyways, it's got to be the, can't be the threshold, right? But yeah, so it's just whatever we need to do the scale. Oh, that's the opacity. We don't need that. We need just our regular sort of scale, right? Is that just the count, lifespan? We don't need this stuff to live forever. Particle size. This is what we need. Okay. So we're going to make this just a little bit smaller, I think. We don't really want this to be too much, right? And then, yeah, it's kind of shooting up, right? But we need the, what is it? Is it nucleus, right? We need this to be 0. So when it's going off, it's just rising up, right? And then we can probably have our lifespan probably be about like 10 seconds or something. And then we probably also have the rate of the particles. We can just have it maybe be like 5. We don't want a lot of bubbles coming out of here. And then we're also going to want this to be very small, I think, because it's going to be out of a very specific area down there. So I feel like that should be pretty good, right? And then 10 seconds, yeah, it should be starting to pop right up there. There we go. I feel like that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that it's kind of bubbles that are starting to come up, and then kind of get to this sort of place way up here and kind of, yeah, that looks good. So, yeah, probably mess around with some of these settings where the speed, let's make this nice and really nice and slow. So we'll make this 1 speed random to maybe like a 0.5, and then normal speed will be like 0.2, because I really want this to, yeah, maybe just a little bit. We're gonna ramp this up to 2, just a little bit more. No. That feels good. That feels like some bubbles that are under a lot of pressure, right? Shift around a little bit. Ooh, man. Let's see. No. Oh, yeah, and if you're also interested, I guess Il Gates is doing a live track feedback as well. Here, let me go ahead and just see if that's live. Yep. Ooh, very, very kind of bass nectar-y sort of stuff. So, Il Gates is doing a live track review if you're interested. Boom. Yeah, so if you're interested in checking that out at all. Here, let me get on my live video. Sorry for the echo. It's probably going to pop up real quick. Yep, there we go. So, Il Gates. Oh, wait, no, I already have that copy-pasted. There we go. Over. Sorry for the spam sort of stuff real quick on all the platforms. All right. I feel like that looks pretty good. So now I think we need to try and make this a little bit more randomized, right? So if we go back to our spread, that's right here. Maybe we just make this like a 0.2 sort of thing, right? And then, yeah, the normal speed, they already messed with. Is there anything about mission and world? Scale rate by speed. Scale rate by object size. Yeah, random range. So yeah, he does that. He messes around with it. Messes with the spread. All right, here we go. Here's some attribute stuff that I want to try and pick up. So if we go to our particle shape, go to dynamic properties. It should go to here. There we go. I ain't even trying to move this morning, sporting words of full assortments out to prove that I ain't courting you, but who's the all right, so we're gonna add a general. We'll go to particle. We're going to radius pp. I'm guessing we're gonna do another create expression. And equals rand dot 1 comma dot 3 and expression. So now we have the range, right? So it'll be different sizes. So I think he's gonna probably, I probably need to change them to where they're a little bit smaller, right? Can I guess I just say back to create, but I just want to edit this. So we're gonna make this let's see, so it's what, 0.1, which I feel like is the right number, right? So 0.1 and maybe like 0.05. Do that edit. Now if we go back to the start, press play. I feel like that's good. Yeah. So if you're watching it, there's going to be a couple of bubbles, right? It should be good. Yeah. Fields, vortex. I don't think we're gonna really need a vortex since I just kind of want this just to go up. I don't really need to do the vortex sort of thing. So he's just making a second one, I think. Yeah. So he has two of them. I just went with the one. All right, so now here we do the, I think the, all right. I think we do this, go back into our hyper shader here. And we go with our V-Ray material stuff here. We're gonna try and make these look like some bubbles. So if we have that selected, we do V-Ray material. This one, I think. Yeah. So we do that. So V-Ray material. So we take those, do that. And let's just make sure that that is not. Oh yeah, it's showing that it is. Alright, anyways. Yeah. Okay. So we have that created now. Then we're going to have this be white or grayish. We're going to go to amount to be 0. We're going to roll down to here. We're going to have our reflection color be very, very high. And we might make this diffuse color a little bit. No, that doesn't really seem to be doing too much. So if we do this and are we using the Fresnel? Looks like we are. And if we have this popped open, we just do that, and then we have this shown out. Or that's the node editor anyway, so. Now we just have to go down. I think we have to do our refraction color. I'm gonna kind of bring it up to be pretty light. Bring it down just like a little bit. Not full on. All right, so now he's just doing a light, I think, to illustrate how that stuff is looking. Okay. Cool. So, I think that should be it. And then we're gonna, all right, so we're gonna have this called bubble troll. And so now I think what we need to do next is bring it back up to here, and we need to make if we're gonna do this, all right, let it think for a second. Cool. We have this kind of right over here. We have it right up here. All right, we might need to make those bubbles just a little bit smaller. All right. So now if we go from here, we just press play, right? Yeah. Oh, I love this song. Let's see, I'm trying to find the size right here. Now here we go. So I need to go from here. So what I need to do maybe is just make this point a 1 and then make this point 5. Feels a little bit better for size. Right? But then what I need to do is make this kind of shooting up like here. Do that, and So now if we take like this, do that. We're gonna save it. And then we're gonna try and make that material a collider. So there should be a make a collide, right? So we do create. So this should have yeah, in particle shape too. So if it has just this, just alien factor, right? So now if we have this, it should not be. It should be going through that. That's really strange. I mean, it's. Oh, because it's still maybe going through this stuff as well. So if I select that, as well as this, as well as this, as well as this, I think that should be good enough, right? Should be able to go to in particles and then make a collide. Or did it only just go with the last one? Okay, so go with that and that. In particles, make a collide. Alright, so you have to kind of do it individually, I guess. That's. Make a collide. Alright. So now. It's kind of working. I mean, I feel like it's okay if some of that stuff kind of is going around. So now you also have, I feel like that's still kind of going up a little too fast for us. So if we go to our emitter right here, right? Is that? Okay. So we need our speed, I think, right? Where's our speed? Oh, sorry. I can't think of a single song from Ocarina that I dislike. Yeah, and did you ever get the I actually have the audio files. I know you can probably look it up on Spotify. There should be the VA, right? Yeah, so if you look up the Ocarina of Time 3D, the CD in there, it should have... What? That's weird. There should be an album, right? That's piano. I want the VST, right? I'm actually interested in where this is. Hold on. So, isn't that what it's called? 3DS album? Because I thought there was... Oh, yeah, here. Just 3DS soundtrack, right? I know they have it on, like, Amazon. But I actually have... all the files from this. And everything, so... If you don't have the... because they remastered all the songs, right? So if they if you don't have that, Jenny, I can give those to you. Yeah. If there's this right here too. Oh, that's all like instrumental remix, right? Actually, kind of interested just to see. Yeah, see now. No, I want to... How do I go back to what I was playing, right? Play queue. What? No, give me my history, please. Thank you. No. Here, we'll start back on here. Yeah. I'm down with that. But yeah, so you just have to go through and find it or something. All right, it's getting a little bit close to see the speed. We really still need to like 0.75 maybe. Have this be like 0.45. And we'll just leave that right. See how this looks. That feels a little bit better, right? It feels pretty good. Boom. And we have it so that the I can't think of it now. The bubbles have the proper texture and stuff and everything too, so boom. I think that's gonna be it for tonight. So we got all the bubbles and stuff working well. We have that. We have our atmospheric bubbles that I guess was also calculating as well. And then we want to go ahead and add all this stuff together. We have our kelp that is going to definitely cause us here. I want to actually see how my computer runs when I'm trying to do this. It's kind of weird because my GPU says it's only at 40%. My CPU says it's only at like 30 something percent. I want to know what's chugging here. I mean, I guess it is trying to load the textures and stuff though, right? So let's see how if I can even play this at all. So we have the kelp, right? It's nice and slow, but here, I kind of want to see if I can at least do a little play blast, if I can. So I'm going to go ahead and do a play blast. It's going to be like this, right? Yeah, and I don't care if it's not as expected or anything. And it's not going to be 100% at all either. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just try and just see what it looks like, right? But oh, hey, yeah, thanks. Scott, what are you doing up so late? Or is this Chris? I just see Brizzles. I don't know if this is Chris or Scott. I'm assuming it's Chris. There's no way it's Scott. Scott would be asleep, what, like 5 hours ago? So, yeah, it is kind of getting a little bit late, so I'm going to try and at least talk a little bit more quietly if I can. Yeah, while this is going, I'm going to close my window. And did the music stop? So I just kind of noticed that. Let's go down to just this. Yeah, just give me a second. See what we got here. No bubbles though. I wonder why can't I Oh, maybe I have to just do this. Yeah, because if I just press play, right? What happened to my bubbles? In person, it may not have used cycling check to disable this warning. What? What happened? Did something happen to my bubbles? It said nucleus was what?
Safety alert.
What happened? Okay, it's working now. So we actually also did this, right? Boom. Yeah. Yo, dude. Ah, Thalia, what's up? How's it going? How's it going, my dude? How's your streaming and stuff going these days? I know, I'm sorry I haven't been on the same time as you. When do you usually stream? Oh, yeah, and here, let me go ahead and let me throw you some here, hold on, because I know I'm following you. Let me get this real quick. Shoot. Why isn't it showing your profile? What the heck? Yeah, that's just online friends. I want to see everybody that I'm following. So I have to what? Go to my channel. Then I have to go to following, I think. Ah! Wow, that just kind of really bugged out. Following. There we go. All right. Improv man. There we go. I don't know why that wasn't popping up at all. That's weird. Yeah, if anybody else is interested in watching some great creative stuff as well, Thalia has her own Twitch stream. She does a lot of more like traditional stuff, at least that I know of. And then here, let me get that in here too. Sorry for the echo. Oh, there we go. And then here. So definitely check out her Twitch stream and everything. I put the links in all the various places. If you can, ignore the emoji for the Facebook one. I don't know why it does that, but it's kind of funny. But anyways, all right. So now we know that this works, right? So if we just do this. And let's go ahead and just remove Cthulhu. We don't need him anymore. It's just kind of soaking up memory and stuff. And we can always reference him back in if we really need to. Boom. There we go. So that's going to free up a lot of space for us. There we go. So yeah, so now if we're here, we do this. Now we have the kelp, and we're there. Now let's just play blast, maybe. There we go. It's starting to do the bubbles. So we'll at least have a video file that I can maybe repost somewhere if I can. Where's the alert thing for here? Yeah, alert box. So I want to see what it is for donations. What is my Oh yeah, it is. Yep. So yeah, Jenny, whenever somebody donates something, it's going to be the little bunny that's running around. It's adorable. Is that the default or something? I think it is. I'm pretty sure you can say change media and then go to their stock files and you can get a whole bunch of other things, right? Like they have, I want to just make sure that, okay, yeah, cool. So this is the, like all the other things that you can have on here, right? For donations. So you can have, you know, a whole mess of stuff, but as long as it's a GIF, I'll probably try and make my own ones eventually if I can. And you got the Pikachu stuff. You have Catbug, which is pretty nice. It's not that clean though. But yeah. I won't use the default GIF. I mean, that's what I have right now. I mean, they're all. All right. But guess what mine's gonna be now? That's gonna be mine for now. Is that so? Here. All right. Oh, your page crashed right here. So this is gonna be my donation one from now on. It's gonna be this. Oh, thank you for the donation or tip. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at this. We got some kelp going in the background. We got some bubbles. We're probably gonna go ahead and maybe reduce the size for that stuff real quick. I wonder if I can select that maybe. No, not that. Here, let me go ahead and hide the kelp real quick. Yeah. Let me take this and then the scale, right? So if I go in here, I just need to do the scale, right? Scale. Also want to see the overall scale up here, which I think is, yeah. So just make this 0.1. No. Is it still going to be about the same? Point like 0.5. Still looks about the same. So I'm not going to change that anymore. I'm going to change the expression real quick. So here, we're going to make this to be 0.05. And this is going to be 0.1. Edit. Go back. Back. So that's nice and small. Yeah, that's good. That's the size that I want. So now if we go do this, you'll just barely be able to see it, right? Just enough. Maybe here we can probably generate a little bit more. And sorry, I know I said I was gonna try and go to bed, but just so close. I want to be able to try and have this finished and not have to mess with it at all. I think it's the emitter, right? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna like 750. Don't want to go too overboard. Just so when we're down here, it'll be and here, this is what we're gonna do. We're also going to new perspective. that way we can say this perspective 1 or select this camera. Cannot read, name only. Okay, whatever. Textures on. See the perspectives up there. Kind of. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that, and then I might just create a camera from this angle, but I'll do it later. Grid. Let's add the kelp back in, just super quick. Let's have it right about there, and then let's try and play blast that. Let's actually have it at scale quality. I don't know why it's having such a poor display size. There we go. Let's just do it from window. Or all that we really need to do here is just make this just at least like a 720 for that. So if we go back to our play blast, if we say from render settings, we say play blast, we say okay. Cool. We'll take it from there. I don't mind, stay on all night. Well, I might do that sometime, but I must sleep. For I have work tomorrow.
You know it's better to have loved him. After all, after all, you know it's better to have loved him. After all, after all, after all, you know it's better to have loved him. After all,
No bubbles? Now, why does that happen sometimes? Because, like, does it have this weird thing with the... Alright. Select that. Select this. To do that. Play blast. Oh, maybe? I think I know why. I think it's... So I think what's been happening is that my viewer... Like, so I have a hotkey to switch to kind of toggle off, you know, you can see like the NURB spheres or the, like, you know, the lines for like the emitter and stuff there at the bottom and stuff. But I think with that hotkey, it hides all that stuff because it's usually the hotkey where I hide all the kind of controls and stuff for animating. So that way I can just see the scene file nice and clean. So I think that was the problem of why I wasn't showing. Yeah, it's getting late, so I think that's what was up. But yeah, if anybody is still with me, I mean, I know Jenny, you're still with me, but if anybody's still with me on Facebook or on YouTube Live or any of that stuff, I have the comments and everything open. So say hi, say what's up, since it might be your last chance, because I think after this, I'm probably going to try and hit the hay. There we go. So it looks like there might be some weird things going on here. So you can see right here, like there's some weird tweaking and stuff, but I'm definitely not gonna cry over it. But and it looks like there's some up here. Oh no, that's just them branching out. I thought there was some weird crap going on, but yeah. I think that's gonna do it for me, everybody. I think we got some good stuff finished up here. So I think all we have to do now is, well, it's geocached out, so I'd have to actually go in there and I think redo the sim and re-geocache it out. But it's one of those things where I don't care. I just don't care anymore, and I just need to just start really. Like, I don't have time to really fine-tune any more details anymore. I need to try and just get this stuff finished. So, but I'm gonna maybe try and do another work stream tomorrow, since I really need to try and get this stuff finished out. But yeah, I need to finish I need to actually do some render tests to make sure that this actually looks right, and then I need to yeah, just start. Yeah, because I think the intro and the outro is going to be the stuff that I really need to try and plan out really well. Whereas everything else, I just need to do the animation clips and everything. So I think we just need to be able to, yeah, get all that stuff. At least like a good, test of how the render is going to look by this weekend. So I might hunker down and get a lot of stuff done when I can. So thanks again for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.